you guys. Welcome to Audrey's reading area. Now, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 5:02 p.m.
All right. Stop. All right. I am so excited to be here on this t-shirt Thursday. I got a long sleeve t-shirt this time. Well, all right. Thank you for being here with me at Audrey's reading area. I'm Audrey. Can you guess? Did you know? I'm Audrey. Thanks again. Now, I do have yet another fun and exciting. It's not a book. It's an article from this here magazine called Choices. A Choices magazine. Shout out to my coworker, Dr. James Leake, for giving me this magazine. And the article that I'll be reading is called, Is Your Brain a Liar? Is your brain a liar? So not only is this fun and exciting, but it's also educational. Is your brain a liar? Now, I promised two of my students that I would shout their names out in the beginning of my video. So shout out to Adrian and Julio. Shout out to Adrian and Julio. All right. I did it. Now you got to go subscribe. All right. Again, thank you, James, Dr. Leake, for giving me this magazine. And he's given me a pile of them. So I'll be reading certain articles from different magazines, courtesy of Dr. Leake. So is your brain a liar? Let's see what this article says. This article is written by Anna Borges. It says your mental health. Is your brain a liar? And this is the page that comes with it. All right. Just because you have a thought, that doesn't mean it's true. Just because you think something does not mean that it's true. Find out how to separate fact from fiction and put your brain power to work for you instead of against you. Yes, this article again is by Anna Borges. Stop us if this sounds familiar. You get a bad grade and your brain goes into overdrive. You think, I'm a screw up. I'm going to fail this class. My GPA will tank. And on and on and on. You're not intentionally being extra dramatic. You're falling victim to something called cognitive distortions. These thoughts distort how we perceive the world. They also can make us feel, well, crappy. Yes. Here's the thing. These unhelpful ideas are actually a survival mechanism. If you paid attention to everything all the time, you'd be exhausted. Instead, your brain takes shortcuts. It makes assumptions about little things. For instance, the smell of bacon probably means breakfast. So it can focus on the important stuff. Sometimes these shortcuts are helpful, but other times, not so much. Cognitive distortions happen when a shortcut leads us in the wrong direction, says psychologist Andrea Bonnier. Luckily, you can learn to correct erroneous assumptions. Read on for the most common mental traps we fall into and how to fight back. Yes, look at this. Is your brain a liar? So number one, they're giving you examples here. Number one says, the friend snub. You and your BFF are normally inseparable. But today, you barely responded to your text and turned down your invite to make a TikTok together. Your brain says, obviously she hates you and you're going to be friendless the rest of your life. The real story, you're doing something called personalization. Your brain loves to make things all about you. It's your brain, after all. So when it senses your friend is acting weird, it assumes she's responding to something you did. But in reality, your friend could be stressing about an upcoming test or just having an off day. The fix. Ask yourself, what else could be going on to make my friend act this way? This kind of reasoning can battle all sorts of cognitive distortions. And that's true. Number 2, the green-eyed monster. My 2 brothers and sister have green eyes. I call them the green-eyed monsters. I'm just saying. Rita, Dennis, Evan, green-eyed monsters. Yes, I said it. The green-eyed monster. It's the first time you've had a chance to see your crush, Sam, IRL in months. But Sam barely acknowledges you and instead spends the entire time flirting with your friend. Night ruined. Your brain says it's all your friend's fault. A real friend wouldn't make you feel this way when they know you've been dying to get FaceTime with Sam, right? You'd better give them the cold shoulder. The real story, you're using emotional reasoning. Our brains often decide what to think based on how we feel. And while emotions are important, they can often lead you astray or the wrong way. That's right. The fix. If you can recognize emotional reasoning, you can stop your feelings from getting out of control. Take a second to calm your brain before you do anything you'll regret. Like getting mad at your friend. After all, who Sam likes is up to Sam, not your friend. That's right. Number 3, the chore battle. The chore battle, it says, your brother refuses to walk the dog even though it's his turn. And your parents let him off the hook. Again. Wow, that was so me when I was little. My sister was supposed to do the dishes on her week, and they let her off the hook and made me do it. Oh, wow. But anyway, you do puppy patrol, then feel annoyed the rest of the night. Your brain says your parents always side with your brother over you. They never see your point of view. Clearly, your brother's the favorite. The real story? You're overgeneralizing. You do this when you think in terms of always, never, everybody, or nobody. The fix. Psychologist Regine Galanti suggests swapping always with often for a more realistic view. Of another approach, focus on a solution. Tell yourself, my brother's been skipping chores a lot. It might be time to make a chore schedule so we can keep track. Yeah, that'd be good. Number 4, the grade spiral. The grade spiral. It says, after giving an important presentation in chemistry, you make yourself sick with worry waiting for your grade. Your brain says, you've talked too fast, you've messed up your conclusion, and probably sounded like a total idiot. Might as well drop out of school now because you'll never pass the class. The real story, your mental filtering, that means your brain edited the presentation to a highlight or low light reel of all your mistakes. When you spend a lot of time criticizing yourself, your brain thinks, okay, I get it. We prefer to focus on negative things. And bam, a new shortcut is formed. The fix. Talk to yourself like you would a friend, says Bonnier. You wouldn't let your friends beat themselves up for a week, would you? You probably would tell them something reassuring like, hey, it can't have been as bad as you think. You always wind up doing better than you thought on presentations. Remember? Yes, remember. Yes. So, I'm going to read you the little parts here and the part here now. Over here it says, the mind-body connection. Use your body to calm your brain. Sometimes it's better to tackle the physical side of things first. If you're feeling your emotions in a distracting way, try these calm down tips from Bonnier, okay? Do a breathing exercise. Breathe. Do your breathing exercise. It says, don't know how? Try the 4-7-8 technique. First, inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Next, hold your breath for 7 seconds. Finally, exhale through your mouth for 8 seconds. That means inhale kind of fast and exhale kind of slow. Breathing exercise. It says, repeat this as many times as you need. Another way is to move your body. Move your body. Move your body. It says, it's a lot harder to spiral down the rabbit hole of anxious thoughts when you're focusing on getting your heart pumping. So if you do the exercise, you know that boom, 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 just exercise, exercise, just exercise. Get your body moving. Yes, it'll be hard to focus on those negative things. So now it says, what if my brain is telling the truth? What if your brain is telling the truth? Okay. Some worries are valid, but they don't have to ruin your life. Negative thoughts don't always mean your brain is lying to you. Say COVID-19 has you obsessing about your health. That was me in the beginning. Yeah. You'd be the liar if you said, chill out, brain. There's nothing to worry about. The trick is to acknowledge the thought without giving it all the power. So just acknowledge the thought, but don't give it all the power. Instead, use it to motivate yourself to confront your fears. You might say to yourself, yes, COVID is really scary, but I can reduce my risk of getting sick by remembering to wear my mask. Good job, you guys. One more on the bottom, one more mind-body connection to use your body to calm your brain. I wanted to give it some space so you can think about the other ones I read. But one more is splash cold water on your face. Splash cold water on your face. Cold temperatures work to fight back against our physical stress symptoms and help us calm down. That's right. You could also try jumping into a cold shower, if you can, or holding an ice cube in the palm of your hand, or maybe 2 hands. Just hold the ice cube in your hands. And there it is. And there it is. So that is the end. I believe that's the end of this story. So I hope you guys enjoyed me reading this story. Let me find the beginning of it. Is your brain a liar? Is your brain a liar? So remember those techniques. If you don't remember them, rewind it and replay it. Play it again. Play it again. Because I think that this article here makes a lot of sense. I've tried some of those and they do work, like breathing and all that stuff. But thank you guys so much for being here at Audrey's Reading Area. And I know that you've already gone to YouTube and smashed and double smashed that subscribe button for me. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm going to shout out some people that are here. I'm going to shout out my mom, Beverly, Mom. Thank you so much for being here always. And Sylvia, thank you so much, Sylvia, for being here. Man, I love you guys. I love you guys. And thank you everyone for listening to me read these fun, exciting books and articles to you, especially for you. Don't forget, go on over to YouTube. I have over 450 videos on YouTube. Audrey's Reading Area. Smash that subscribe button. You can get notified every time I put a new video on that. Imagine. Yes, you would know every time I put one on there. Hit subscribe. All right. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, tomorrow live at 5. I'll be here tomorrow live at 5. See you soon.